Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Welcome to your reading for, happy birthday to you, Virgos. September 5th through the 11th. We're going to take a look at the 9-card spread for the overall energy. We have a full moon happening in Pisces at the end of the week, so we'll pull cards for that. Mercury is stationing and turning retrograde this week, which actually makes that the 6th planet that we have retrograde, and we also have 3 major asteroids also retrograde. Hold on, what's happening here? Okay. Oh, all right. Wow. Okay, lots happening here. Let's see what's happening. We have clear quartz for the key to this situation. This is energy of really focusing in on what's important to you and knowing who you are. So, Venus moves into your sign on the 5th. And Venus in Virgo very much wants to reorganize and restructure your life in a way where it's what you value and what is of worth to you how do you bring that into your life? Like really focusing in on that. Wow. Okay. Overall energy, we have salt. So, with Venus in your sign, she is definitely asking you to put yourself first, to release with that full moon happening while the sun is in your sign. Salt is definitely about cleansing and clearing, putting yourself first, nurturing, nourishing, pampering yourself a little. Putting yourself first. This really feels super important and getting very clear quartz on where it is that you want to go. See how it's got like that nice point on this particular clear quartz? It almost feels very directional. Like what direction do you want to move in? It's surrounded with this dragon. And so this is the energy of almost like fighting for what is of value to you and what is important to you. And I feel like you know that there's something that you've been trying to clear out of your life, because here and then where your thoughts have been, we have obsidian, but it's sharp in shadows, and so it's very much about cutting the cords of releasing and letting things go. And so whatever it is that you've been working through to try to release and let go, a really good thing to do would be to go ahead and write it all down, and then for that full moon, cut it up, right? Cut it up, or get a ribbon and cut that up symbolically to represent what it is you want to release and let go of out of your life. You've been feeling a little like there's too many things going on. I have all these things that need to be organized, and I'm trying to organize everything to a nice, neat pattern, because in the area of what's creating the anxiety is we have the garden crystal, and there are worlds within you. But look at how nicely organized everything is, but there's so much. I almost feel like there's too much on your plate, and it's making it very difficult for you to be able to focus on the one thing that most needs your attention. And I think this is an opportunity this week for you to pick that one thing, that one direction in which you want to move forward in, the one thing that really lights you up, that wants your time and attention. The obstacle has been, what do you need? The obstacle has been maybe identifying what that one particular thing is that you most want to make changes with, or how to collect whatever resources you need in order to put it into place and to get things going. We have the moonstone with sodalite. And this is, how do you transform the situation? By working with the energetic cycles, allowing things to ebb and flow, allowing yourself to release things that no longer serve you, and allowing yourself to have new ideas and new inspirations and new things to move toward, and being very calm in the allowing things to just drift away, to just end, to release and let things go. And so very much this energy of what is your truth, and being willing to put yourself into alignment where your actions are focused on what it is you're trying to accomplish. Because we have here as the action step to take, is that enough? The green fluorite. And the green fluorite says, in your heart, does this still resonate for me? And if it doesn't, are you willing to release it, cut the cords, and move on? And I want to encourage you to say yes. to say yes to letting things go. The full moon in Pisces during your sign is definitely encouraging you to release this and let this go and say, okay, yeah, no, I'm done with that. Like, I'm really done with that, and I'm letting that go, and I'm going to move forward. Not on, but forward. I'm going to make my life better as I step forward. Venus in your sign is really encouraging you to do that. And here in how you bring in abundance, you have Ruby. And this has got a little spider there. And the spider is creating this heart, right? Creating the joy and the sense of security. Ruby is definitely with that root chakra, the general sense of security and well-being around resources, time, money, skills, knowledge, also the resources of the relationships in our life and how they feed us. And you're being encouraged to find that space where you anchor in, where your actions that you put out into the world will be reflected back to you with the hematite here in the heart space moving forward. You're being asked to choose this week, to choose what direction you want to move in. Where do you want to focus your attention and really move things forward? You have the get curious and choose your initiation. This is an opportunity to refocus on something creatively that brings joy into your life, that elevates you in some way. And it's very nourishing and nurturing for you to take care of yourself and being willing to cleanse yourself of situations that don't work for you, whether it's a relationship or a project around the house or a job or a network of friends or whatever. Figure out what really is of value. You can notice the colors on these, how they're so resonant with each other. Very much this energy here, right, of being willing to move forward with what is true for you. We have the owl. Listen to the messages of the angel. And the angels speak to you through your heart space. They help you to resonate with what is your truth. And the wolf says, be independent, but work together. But I want you, when I look at this, I see your higher self working with you, connecting with you through the heart space, bringing in the wisdom and the knowledge. And so on Monday and Tuesday, when that moon is in the fellow earth sign of Capricorn, allowing yourself to really feel the energy flow in which direction it's going in and trust your intuition and listen to those messages and be willing to determine if this is something that you're still interested in or not. And if not, you don't have to do it anymore. You can let it go. We have wisdom showing up. Okay, we have the owl and we have wisdom. And so there's a real opportunity for you to tap the wisdom is when you have life experience. So it's life experience and knowledge, and together it creates the wisdom where you truly understand how something works. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Are they really for you? Do you really want these people in your life or not? Or can you just release them and let them go because you have the advancement card? A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart, right? It's forward. It's letting things go because it's almost like an anchor tying you down in place and not allowing you to move forward on your path the way you should be going. So the moon is in Pisces on Friday and Saturday. And with that, you have practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. A lot of times it really works great when you have a vision for the future and you're grateful because you know you're going to get there. You don't have to know how. Really, you don't have to know how. You have to be able to trust that you'll know. Look, you don't have to know how. You have embraced the flow of life. Practice gratitude and embrace the flow of life and understand that everything you need will be brought to you as you need it, and you have pushed through any insecurity. You are more than enough. Despite what that little voice in your head tells you, you are more than enough. You are just being and doing the things that bring you joy. That's how you get in flow with spirit. And every time we have what we consider a mistake, it was a learning and growth opportunity. And if you didn't have those, then you wouldn't have all those wisdom cards showing up. You can't gain wisdom without knowledge and experience. And a lot of times knowing what not to do is way more important than knowing what to do. You have the regenerative card of the starfish. This is that full moon energy. Over the next 6 weeks, really, it feels like this time to regenerate, right? All the RE words. We have all those planets in retrograde. I don't know if I mentioned that already. There's 6 of them plus 3 major asteroids. And also we have this, because of Mercury retrograde and not clearing its shadow, it's reevaluate, reestablish, restructure, refinance, reorganize, whatever, right? It's a regenerative process. But the star reminds you to stay hopeful about the future. When a starfish loses a limb, it grows back a new one, and it doesn't necessarily look like the one that was lost, but it gets the job done. So things may not look the way they used to, but it means that you're a whole new you with a whole new set of dreams and goals and able to move and flow with them. So replacing what was lost, you now have the opportunity to rejuvenate. There's another RE word. Start anew, create with new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance on the horizon. It's a new way of looking at things. So I'm pulling a card here for that Mercury retrograde cycle to go with that. But I would say that this full moon is definitely pushing you in that direction. Wow, we don't have anything that wants to come out. Okay, hold on. We'll just sit here until Spirit's ready. We'll just sit here. Okay, RE, reflection. We have reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end and others could blossom and become stronger. Definitely, does this resonate for me anymore? You have the signs. I hear that song, I saw the signs. Opened up my eyes, I saw the signs. Okay, your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. Knowledge and wisdom, right? Oh God, wisdom again. No kidding. To focus on the past is to lose the future. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Heed advice from your higher self to allow you to move on. Care is required. Guard yourself against deception. Be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Okay, Mercury in retrograde. Check and recheck the details. In other words, use your superpower. The card that wanted to come out first, though, was the luck card. I love that you got that. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. An excellent time for networking. So just pay attention to a little bit of the details, especially if you're traveling or you're writing any communication when you're talking. Check in, make sure they're understanding what you're trying to say. Mercury retrograde is definitely going to affect your sign. It affects all of them, but it's retrograding from 9 degrees of Libra back into Virgo, so it's totally going to affect you. All right? Plus it rules your sign. All kinds of reasons to pay attention. All right, you guys have a great week ahead. I am on Facebook every day, and I'd love to have you join me for the live chat when I premiere the video at 7:30 p.m. It's for the collective on Sundays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I would love to see you there. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.